That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick question?
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hemler just had that placement on the Key album. Salute to him for sure. And then who's with the RIP Mike Jack. Yeah, that's one of my favorites on the album. We talked about that.
He's actually about to drop a crazy song, RIP Bankroll. That's one of my favorite new artists, bro. He's crazy.
For sure. Salute to him. Like that joint was crazy. And then the See You Soon. Okay, so tell me the story behind See You Soon, because it reminds me of like a Flower Boy, like the outro on Flower Boy with the dun 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 dun, dun. Like it just reminded me of that. So what's the story behind that? Who produced it? Everything
Bruh,
like that.
this is my favorite interview, bro. I don't really get interviewed often, bro. But when I do it with you, bro, I just be like, be fine. Shout out to the team again. Shout out to my nigga Swampfoot. Shout out to Jordan. Like creatively, like the sound of this album came to a lot of music me and Jordan was just sitting like listening to, you know what I mean? And like honestly, he would play some of my homie Miles beats. And for the longest, he would post, I would tap in, I wouldn't always tap in because I'm just always doing so much shit. And one day it's funny, Kidu Karu, right? He was the first artist we thought about putting on one of like our homie Miles beats because of just the intonation and how the flow. We were like, man, we could dead ass drop an album. And like at the time, we were only just dropping playlists with Useless Radio. And so See You Soon is actually one of the first songs that even made the album, honestly, and was like part of the inspiration for it because it gave us that same feeling, like we was listening to like, I would hate to say this word and it's not on there. Is Garden Shed on Flower Boy?
Yeah. Garden Shed. That's the one where I think he came out the closet.
And like those songs, like, but just like honestly, you see, I didn't even know he was saying that. I'm just listening to the music. You get what I'm saying? But like, that's the vibe. You get what I'm saying? And I was just like, okay, cool. But we dead ass, honestly, like, really wanted to just show that we could put together a great piece of art with artists who we fucked with, and it can all flow. And I feel like we got that across. So I feel very happy about that. And that song is very dear to us because also another little side piece, that was supposed to be an outro either DJ Drama or Holiday was gonna talk on, but their vocals couldn't clear the time because we wanted to drop on the 3rd. Like we weren't gonna have enough time. So I really just leaked some whole other shit. But I don't care because if you tap in,
exclusive, hey man, Useless Radio exclusive, man.
But I will say though.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got a lot more music on the way, like soon, very soon. Very, very, very soon. Like what's it? It's April. It's April, right?
Yeah. It's the end of April. May is next week.
Yeah, I'm talking about like hella soon. Hella soon. And it's fire placements.
I wanted to say that because it's like obviously I think I seen clips of you in the studio with Anicia Cara, some really big names, and then you played some Anicia Cara. I think it was when they remixed Swag Surf or they rapped over this Swag Surf Flip. Excuse me, it got tongue tied.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, and then you said the thing about drama, you couldn't get it cleared in time. Just this being your first album and stuff like that. What did you learn about kind of like the business side of things? Like, okay, I got to get this cleared. I got to run this through their team, everything like that.
You know what's crazy? I've been a lot of people don't notice, but I'm an A&R too for a company called Black Noise. I keep that on the low because
I mean, because then people gonna be like, oh, she got the Mannies out. Oh, now all of a sudden Manny's standing next to.
Niggas don't think I'm an industry player, bro, because I'm really cooking right now, but I'm really trying to understand the music and everything. Like I'm dead ass like in front of you. It's like I've been making beats, bro. Like I know how to record people now. Yeah, I'm trying to really learn music. Like, and so with me going on this.
Oh, wait, question. I'm gonna cut you off in the middle of that. Yeah. If I had to guess the direction, or if there was any like kind of visiting that realm, are we looking at maybe in the future potentially Plaque Max type for Atlanta? Because that's a scene that Atlanta don't really have. I mean, shout out Chris Next Door. Chris Next Door does a lot of that where, he do that with T-Pain and he did it with Tony and stuff like that. But it's like Atlanta don't really have a Plaque boy Max to that type of level, engineering, make the beats, and then, you know, kind of, he not really an artist, you know, but he's known as the music guy for the underground scene and
streaming
stuff like
world.
that. Exactly.
So no, literally. And shout out Max, that was part of my inspiration. And he streamed him learning it, and it took him no time. And like me just being in the studio with folks, I'm like, I'm just sitting here like I want to be a part of the music, like, you know, because I know how to read music. I've been advanced since second, third grade. You feel me? So like I know music, and it's like with me hosting and with me being on the radio, I know the BPM people like. I know the type of context of music people like. I know like what records go where. I know what records sound better on rhythmic radio than urban radio. Now that I'm doing pop, now it's like, okay, boom, like how can I get into this space? Like how can I drop some music that's not even on the urban stations? Like that's like mentally what I've been on with the music and like where I'm trying to take the next sound. Because like we already dropped the hip hop album, and I feel like with us doing this next body of work, you know, it's gonna make people appreciate our last album more. Because it's like you're not getting none of that no more. We're useless when it comes to music, but it's gonna be turned up. Like no cap, it's gonna be like we just got this live guitars, bro. We've been working on some demo, like it's crazy. Like the music, bro. Like when we drop this next like album, because fuck it, we dropping the EP, then we dropping the album. Fuck it. Fuck it. We dropping the EP and then we dropping the album. So,
Okay. So those, they used to didn't make me nervous, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a bean because I am team free care on this side and things of that sort. Like when Yachty dropped, let's start. When he dropped, Manny's not saying this, by the way. This is just me, Rashad Milligan. Manny is not saying this. He's just in the interview.
That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Rashad Milligan rolling out.
that's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.